Hi, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm afraid I'm alone tonight because my friend and punching bag, occasional punching bag, Miss Aisha Alam, the media star, has decided to leave me here on my own and take off on holiday. Guess where she's going? Guess where she is? She's decided to go to Mauritius with somebody called Delicious.
Fun and laughter on a summer holiday. No more worries for me or you for a week or two. We're going where the sun shines brightly. We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it in the movies. Now let's see if it's true. Everybody has a summer holiday, doing things they always wanted to. So we're going on a summer holiday to make our dreams come true. For me and you.
Come back. Leave Delicious in Mauritius. Come back home. Yes, and to our next order of business. Well, an interesting story that has been brought to our attention here on the cutting edge is rather strange. Mr. Al-Fifi Ifi of the Upper Nile state of Sudan has reported his neighbor, a certain Mr. Tombe, for some rather strange behavior. The essentiality of it is that Mr. Tombe has proposed, what can one say, proposed to marry Mr. Al-Fifi's goat. And the tribal elder, the Jirga, met in Sudan, in the Upper Nile state, and has actually given this gentleman permission to I mean, love is blind, and in this case moves in strange directions. But to cut a long story short, the dowry has been posted as 15,000 Sudanese dinars, which is roughly equivalent to about $50. Mr. Tombe has been allowed the marriage has been sanctioned by the tribal elders, and he is now happily settled down with Mrs. Goat. The only problem being that the goat is actually a goat. All reports reaching us here at Cutting Edge and at Business Plus is that the couple is happily settled in their new shack home, and they are having and the marriage is stable and perfectly all right. I think they had a bit of a fight the other night, but Mr. Tombe, he chucked a couple of carrots at Mrs. Goat, and Mrs. Goat seemed to have settled down, and everything's on track. Well, we'd just like to send our congratulations. We've put together a nice hamper, some carrots, as I said, some bananas. We're sending it off to Sudan by TCS, and we wish the couple the best. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Tombe, hang in there, kid. You're going to do the goat, and you, Mrs. Goat, and you. Yes, yes, that's what we need. A bit of goat marriage never hurt anybody. It's quite interesting, actually, if you really think about it. I mean, what if they want to get divorced? Who's going to represent Mrs. Goat? Maybe we should send one of our lawyers over there. Nobody comes to mind. I don't know if we have any divorce special lawyers here who can handle this kind of case. But if they want to get separated, may be problematic. Who's got the old Al-Fifi? He's got the dowry, so he's not giving that back. What if Mrs. Goat decides just to take off? I mean, Tombe's got a problem. I think the issue is that there are certain advantages to marrying Goat, having a Mrs. Goat as your wife. I mean, once she's, without putting too much of a, once she gets to her sell-by date, you can, I guess, always slit her throat and have her for dinner. I mean, puts a whole new context onto eating with the wife. Having said that, make her a nice Sikh kebab out of her, you know. Having said that, I hope they're happy, and I hope they have a long and prosperous liaison. So, congratulations from Cutting Edge, Mr. Tombe, and we wish you the best. Yes. So,
excuse me, do I have the right studio?
Yeah, we're shooting in here.
Wait, are you? You're not Yawar Hilaly, are you?
Yeah. Yes. Come in, please.
Oh my God, is this the Cutting Edge set?
Yes, the Cutting Edge set. Yeah.
Where's Aisha?
Who? Don't worry about her. Please come and sit down.
I can sit there?
No, of course you can come. Please come and sit here. No, I insist.
Oh
please,
my God,
please.
really?
Yeah, no, come along. What's your name?
Samia.
Oh, good. Yeah, come and sit.
Oh God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
Oh my God, I've wanted to meet you for so long.
So I'm right here, don't you? I'm right. Would you like my autograph?
Yeah.
Got a pen?
I do.
Oh, good.
I do.
Yeah.
Let's take my water out.
That's your water, is it? I've never seen water like that. Is that?
Yeah, it's from Norway.
Is it?
But I fill it with Evian because I'm very patriotic.
I see. Yeah. I'm sorry, you know the publicity still photographs, we're still making them.
Okay.
But if you give me your phone number and I'll
You'll send me a mugshot.
I'll send you a mugshot.
Cool.
Believe me. Oh, so you've been following the show, you watch it and stuff?
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe I'm here.
Oh, wow. Well, no, you're most welcome. Why don't you sit with me? Because, you know...
Wait, can you write to my dear Samia?
My dear Samia.
God, my husband will never believe this.
Let's forget about it. I mean, you know, husbands. Well, delicious husbands. What? No. Never mind. He'll understand. This is the Cutting Edge show.
Thank you, Yawar.
You're most welcome.
Can I hang out for a bit?
You can hang out as long as you want. Yes. We do. You want to help me out a little over here? I tell you what.
Sure.
You want to pitch some stories at me because this is the Cutting Edge show, and we do some. You know, you pitch stuff at me, and it's very easy. You've seen the show, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it just basically.
Seen every episode.
I am the guy who sort of has this down. Huh? Now, I'm the guy. Well, basically, all she does is that she just sits.
Okay.
Very,
all right, which is where's my camera?
Your camera is that one over there. That's
one.
mine.
Okay.
And that's the master in
God, I can't believe this is happening.
No, don't worry. Neither can I. Neither can I. Yeah.
Gosh,
okay. So
let's get to work.
Well, why don't we? Yes. Here are some of these things that you can pitch some of this stuff at me and I'll comment on it. That's the idea of the Cutting Edge. Yes.
Okay. Yawar, I'm really overwhelmed. I mean, I have to tell you,
It's a family show, okay? Yeah. Are you? Well, that's very nice.
Wait, where is Aisha?
Aisha who? Aisha who? Don't worry about. Don't worry about it.
I wouldn't want her to come back and find me sitting here.
You
it's
sit.
kind of embarrassing.
No, don't worry. You sit. Be comfortable. You stay right here with me. We'll worry about Aisha later.
Okay.
Mauritius, delicious. Anyway, okay, right. Yes. So go, Samia.
Well, I mean, there's so much to choose from.
You are really. You got big eyes.
Do I?
Yeah. Why don't you bat them at the camera?
I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
That's it. Yeah.
God.
Yes. So, right. Carl, shoot. Yeah. So what you do is you just pitch a story at me that we've selected. And
oh, what's this? What's this about? A Taliban student at Yale?
yes, apparently the United States, one of their premier Ivy League universities has admitted a student from, he calls himself a Taliban, and he's been admitted to Yale University.
He was the spokesperson
He
for
was
the Taliban.
he was the spokesperson in the United States for the Taliban, and they've admitted him to one of their best universities.
Yale.
I must have scored well on the GREs, and the TOEFL. Yes.
I don't think he has even a high school diploma. I think he has a 4th grade education.
It's a puzzling decision, to say the least, on behalf of the admissions committee at Yale University. There are a lot of students in this country who work very hard to get into good American universities, and they're willing to pay for it. They don't get much financially.
Right. This guy gets a student visa, and I get frisked at JFK. I have a quote from him. He said, "I could have been at Gitmo. Instead, I'm at Yale."
Gitmo? Oh, Gitmo. Yes, that other, so the seaside resort where his, no doubt his compatriots are. But what's he going to study at Yale? Is it going to be philosophy, perhaps a bit of Hegel, Marx, Engels, Kant? Because Kant seems to be the right guy. They talk a lot of Kant, and they cause a lot of trouble. And I don't understand why Yale University would have admitted him. However, there is no admissions policies at universities are difficult.
Well, I want to know what the women's groups at Yale University are doing about this.
The women's groups at Yale University have certainly should take up the issue with their dean of students.
Maybe he's studying lassoing women with nooses 101.
Actually, I may agree with him on that one. Actually, no, so not bad.
Why do you think the women's groups are silent at Yale?
Maybe he's lassoing lots of them. So you throw a rope, bring her in. What's wrong with that? I mean, bit of Taliban bondage. I don't know.
Well, what kind of qualifications do you think he has?
His qualifications probably essentially grooming his beard, probably. Yeah, I have no idea what qualifications he has.
He has a 4th grade education.
Yeah, well, there are people in this country, friends of mine's children, who are dying to get into American universities and willing to pay for it, and they admit this kind of clown. Strange. I always thought Yale University, anytime people say Yale, Yale to me, I think you're talking about the key. Anyway, Yale University. It's difficult to know what to think of it. Is this a change of policy? Our army, on the part of the United States and their top Ivy League universities? Our army is scouring the countryside around the Waziristan Agency at some cost, I may add, to our soldiers, and it's a ugly situation up there, and they're admitting this character into one of their top universities. It's very, very puzzling. I don't know, the only way I can think of explaining this is that there must be a shift in policy. Condoleeza Rice and her cohorts have decided, rather than bomb them, they want to educate them. Well, in that case, I think give priority to perhaps Mr. Ahmadinejad, the Irani president, should go and apply to Yale. Maybe they'll admit him, because since they want to educate people, then they may as well admit a few others.